Hello, my dear lords and ladies of the YouTube realm. Welcome back to the Wolf Diaries, where we'll be diving deep into the scandalous world of Regency romance. Today, we're diving into a topic that has been on every Bridgerton fan's mind: the neglect of our beloved Daphne Bridgerton, well, now Daphne Bassett, and the shock of her absence throughout Season 3. Oh yes, we're going there. So, grab your teacups, get comfy, and let's talk about the drama behind the drama. Welcome to the Wolf Diaries. Remember when Daphne, played by the charming Phoebe Dynevor, was the diamond of the season? And who could forget the intense romance between her and the dashing Duke of Hastings, Simon Bassett, brought to life by the oh-so-talented Regé-Joan Page. They were the couple that made us all believe in love again. But alas, like many real-life romances, this one faced some major bumps after Season 1. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Regé-Joan Page decided not to return as Simon Bassett for Season 2. And honestly, to this day, we still don't have a clear picture or story of why he chose not to return for future seasons. All we've seen is after his breakout role, he was offered opportunities left, right, and center. Hollywood was calling, and he answered. But his departure left the Bridgerton writers in a bit of a pickle. How do you continue Daphne's story without her other half, the Duke? We saw Daphne in Season 2, but she often appeared solo or conveniently occupied with other Bridgerton dramas. It felt like every time she showed up, the show was screaming, "Don't ask where Simon is." The audience noticed, and let's be real, it started to feel awkward. I mean, why wouldn't her husband join her at these big family events? Especially at Anthony's wedding, seeing as they had been friends since they were young and went to university together. And now, even better, they were brothers through marriage. Rumor has it that this was a major challenge for the writers. They were constantly juggling how to explain Simon's absence without overshadowing the new love stories brewing in the background. And you know what? It wasn't easy. The Bridgerton world is built on the idea of love and happily ever afters. Couples are meant to be together and grow with the series, not disappear. Now, after the conclusion of Season 3, the shocker was Phoebe Dynevor wasn't coming back either. That's right, our dear Daphne didn't grace our screens throughout Season 3. And even worse, the writers and showrunners chose to entirely ignore her story altogether, and she wasn't mentioned at all throughout the season. It was particularly noticeable since throughout Season 1, we saw Daphne had a loving and caring relationship with Colin. It felt like outright robbery that she wasn't even included in Colin's engagement and wedding. Are you for real, Bridgerton? The official reason? Well, it's simple. Her story was complete. But let's be honest, we all know it's because without Simon, Daphne's role becomes complicated. But let's dream a little. Imagine if Daphne had stayed in Season 3. With Eloise and Francesca now in the marriage mart, how incredible would it have been to see Daphne step into her role as the eldest Bridgerton sister. She could have been a mentor, a guide, especially to Eloise, whose disdain for societal norms could use some of Daphne's practical wisdom. Moreover, she could have been a great source of information for both her sisters, since she felt so uninformed when she got married and all her mother sent her out to the world were weird metaphors and no real-life guidance. This could have been a great moment to bring together and help the sisters bond, as Colin's engagement catch-up did for the brothers. And another missed opportunity that could have included Simon. And what about her relationship with Colin? They shared some lovely scenes in Season 1, and we would have loved to see more of that bond flourish. With all that being said, this brings us to a controversial but exciting question. Should Bridgerton recast Simon Bassett? I know, Recasting is always risky, especially when Regé-Joan Page's performance was chef's kiss. But hear me out. This would allow Daphne's character to evolve, to show up in future seasons without awkward plot holes or unexplained absences. Plus, we could explore new dynamics between Simon and other characters. Imagine the drama, the passion, the Bridgerton-ness of it all. Maybe we get someone suave, with brooding looks, or perhaps someone entirely unexpected. What about a fan casting choice? Comment below with your dream picks for the new Duke of Hastings. At the end of the day, Bridgerton thrives on its rich characters and dynamic storytelling. Daphne's sidelining has left a gaping hole in our hearts and in the narrative. With Regé-Joan Page stepping away, we understand the writer's dilemma of keeping Daphne around without her other half. But let's not forget what made this show so irresistible: those juicy, interconnected family dynamics and that promise of happily ever afters. It's a shame we won't see Daphne guiding Eloise or Francesca through whatever life will be throwing at them, but perhaps it's time for a bold move. Maybe it's time to consider a recast for Simon, to bring back that spark and give us the full Bridgerton experience we crave. What do you think? Should Daphne have been given a bigger role in Season 3? Should Simon be recast? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more Bridgerton breakdowns, hot takes, and all things Regency drama. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep those teacups full. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and/or subscribe for more delightful content, and I'll see you on the next one.